In this video, we will be talking about the pH scale, and we will be using red cabbage to indicate the pH balances for 12 different household items. What you see are the 12 household items. You have lemon juice, bleach, rubbing alcohol, soap, toothpaste, distilled water, vinegar, nail polish remover oil, egg whites, baking soda, and almond milk. And right here you have the red cabbage indicator. What we have right here is the pH scale that we're going to use to indicate the level of each household item we have. Now let's talk about why we use the red cabbage. Now the red cabbage extract is an excellent pH indicator that shows distinguishable color response to acid pH range as well as basic pH range. Now the phthalocyanin pigment represented in the red cabbage acts as an indicator. Its natural pH level is 7 and the color represented is purple. But as the pH levels change, the pigment ends up showing ranges of colors that represent each level. Now we can use the red cabbage to also test our urine and saliva to monitor our health in everyday living. So right now, what we're going to do, we have the rest of the red cabbage extract, and we are going to pour the extract into each one of these things and look at their changes. So let's start with lemon juice. Okay. Then bleach. Then rubbing alcohol. Then soap, then toothpaste, water, vinegar, nail polish remover, oil, egg whites, almond milk, and baking soda. Oh my God. And baking soda. Now let's look at the pH levels for each. Now the lemon juice has a little pinkish consistency. And putting it up next to this, I feel like it falls under 4, 3, maybe 2, in that range right there. Rubbing alcohol, it looks more of a, like a 8, 9-ish. Bleach has more of a 12, in between 12 and 13. Now the soap got real dark, so I feel like it falls under 4, not all the way 14, but you know, in between there. This has more of a blue consistency, as you can see. It's getting better lighting. So I feel like it falls under, looking at it properly, 10. Now, the distilled water is more of an indigo purplish color. So it has to be between 9 and 10. Nail polish remover, it became like an 8. The vinegar was obviously in between looking at it, a 3 or 4. Now the oil, though the parts, it didn't really mix all the way, kind of lightened up a little bit to look like a 8 or 9. Now the baking soda turned into this turquoise color. So it looks more of a 10, 11, in between those. Egg whites, it's more of a green. So I feel like it's closer to 14, so around, 11 through 13, around that area. And then the milk. The milk, you can't really see it, but it turned into a milky bluish color. So it looks more of a 11. And those are all the 13 household products.